my dearest great-grandson. If you have found this letter, then it is finally time for you to learn what I've devoted my life to. It was 1823 when I set off from Bristol's harbor. The waves were harsh, and we lost 20 souls on the way over. However, I pressed on until we made landfall. The forest and the desert were unforgiving. We lost another 20 souls. Don't really know why they kept dying in groups of 20, but they were poor, so who cares? Until after a fortnight of exploration and loss of life and eating my trusted hunting dog Winona Ryder, I finally made my discovery. After all these years, it is finally time for you to disseminate the great riches inside this Snapchat discovery. Sincerely, Great-Great-Grandpa Marketing. Oh, this looks like garbage.
If you want to see what's going on in the world, you can always explore, discover. Just swipe left from the camera to go to Discover. Here, you'll find your friends' stories, as well as shows, content from publishers, and snaps from creators in the community, personalized for you.
Snapchat Discover. We all remember when it randomly showed up without warning. But where did it come from? And more importantly, why did it arrive? See, the root cause of this is profit. And 3 years ago, Snapchat wasn't making any. So their executives got to work on figuring out a solution. And what they eventually decided on is that they would host shows on Snapchat's platform. And collectively, everyone agreed that it was terrible. But that didn't stop companies from pouring their shows onto the Discover page. Now, if you aren't fully convinced it's already horseshit, then you're going to join me as we take a dive into 3 of some of the worst Snapchat Discover has to offer.
This is Daly.
I am a polyamorous vampire fairy witch.
She fell in love with Logan.
Logan and I have been together well over 10 years now. Got married in 2016.
They also live with Logan's girlfriend, Ilona.
His girlfriend is just as important as I am. Both relationships are equal.
And today, Daly is celebrating her 2-year anniversary with her coven of polyamorous witches.
When you see a man with multiple partners, you're like, oh yeah, high five, you know? But when a woman is with multiple partners, it's like, oh, she's a
Did you see the poly-vampire fairy witch thing coming? I didn't think so. Anyways, this particular program is known as Love Don't Judge, a leftist acceptance show that definitely does not exploit people's life choices for clickbait. But speaking of life choices, holy shit, there are vampire fairy witches we have to deal with. Call the FBI!
I've always been very attracted to her unique energy spectrum that she puts off that no one else does in the same kind of way.
See, energy spectrum attraction is just crazy talk for she has nice tits.
Good morning.
Our relationship was polyamorous from the beginning. His girlfriend is just as important as I am. Now we are married, so like obviously that comes with some responsibility. Yeah. But as far as like relationship, both relationships are equal.
See, just look at that guy's face. He knows what he did. Alright? My darling witch, you are so effervescently beautiful. Your energies and chakras, they strike me to my core. I feel we may be soul bonded forever. Anyways, me and the boys are going clubbing and you're not invited, so go play with your rocks, bitch.
She's always been here. She's never not been here.
I think I moved in with you guys, like, what? It was like
6 years ago.
No, but it was like 2 months into us, like, actually dating.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like, it was really fast.
All 3 of us used to be together, and then they broke up, and then we broke up, and then we got back together. She's just been here ever since.
I like how they describe their relationship with the other girl of her just being generally present. Like some black mold in their unfinished basement. She's always here! She's always been here!
So today is actually the 2-year anniversary with me and my 3 other partners. And it's also the anniversary of our coven forming.
Holy shit, there's more of them.
So we are in a polycule, and a polycule is essentially just the word for a network of people that are all dating in some way.
I love when new age hipsters just start making up words for whatever the hell they're up to. But you know, keep Portland weird, man.
So in our polycule, we have me and Logan who are married.
Got it.
And then I have my partner Jeffrey, who is a gay man.
Don't see how that works.
And then I have my girlfriend Zoe, who is married to my boyfriend Zeph.
My brain's starting to hurt.
And then Logan has his girlfriend, Alona. And then Jeffrey also has a boyfriend.
Notice Jeffrey's boyfriend didn't show up for this taping. I wonder why.
We use the term coven because we do practice magic together.
We identified that we each represented one of the elements.
Ah, yes, the old Avatar The Last Airbender model. True black magic.
And we did a ritual together, and it was just like the energy was so palpable, and we kind of all just looked at each other and were like, what happened?
Well, nothing happened. You simply burned some incense and danced around a park for 20 minutes. Or as you call it, witchcraft. But either way, do you guys want to see a real ritual?
I call upon a direction of the east, the watchtower of the east, the direction of new beginnings and transformations and change. Join us now. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
I call upon the watchtower of the south, the element of fire, of passion and purification. Bring strength to our circle. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
I call upon the watchtowers of the west, water, intuition, sacred knowledge, and the ancestors. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
I call upon the watchtowers of the north, the guardians of earth, the roots of old and new. Bring strength and life. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. See, I'm beginning to think they all sat around and were like, well, what do we do? What is magic? And one of them went, well, there's 4 of us. What else are there 4 of? 4 elements, 4 directions. Bingo! Let's do some magic.
This planet is very much alive. It's a breathing spirit, and we are in communication with it.
No, it's a desolate space rock that doesn't give a shit about you. And if you're lucky, you get 115 years on this planet before it plunges you into eternal nothingness. Be more pessimistic and go inside.
All right, I want to make a toast. Here is to 2 years of my beautiful coven being part of our polycule. I love you guys so much. Thank you for bringing so much magic into my life.
I love you guys.
Cheers!
Yay! She had to say magic.
So that was Love Don't Judge, a pointless exploitative program that I think you can all agree is bad and just virtue signaling. However, I have also learned that not only does love judge, I judge as well. But let's move on to the next one.
Not feeling like a woman. And then the whole 2 vagina thing, you just feel like, wow, I'm a circus freak.
Yep, that whole 2 vagina thing, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show Born Different, another leftist show that focuses on disability acceptance, and in no way gains its audience the same way, a carnival barker with a circus freak might. The 2 things definitely aren't tantamount, I promise.
Nurse Nikki Treifenbach has come across many rare medical conditions in her work, but her own medical anomaly affects less than 1% of women.
Check out those odds. She should head to Vegas with luck like that.
My surgeon had told me that I in fact had 2 uteruses, 2 vaginas, and 2 cervixes.
Oh, neat.
The makeup of my reproductive system prior to surgery, you would have the opening, normal labia, and then it funnels up and splits off into a Y, and that's 2 different vaginal canals. At the end of the canals, there were 2 little donut areas for cervixes, and that divided off into 2 separate uterine bodies.
What do you mean prior to surgery? This isn't the woman with 2 vaginas. This is the woman who previously had 2 vaginas. That's bullshit, and not what I was promised, Born Different. Now let's get those pussies out of the trash and ram them up back where they came from. Let's get some entertainment!
Honestly, when a doctor tells you that, you think, what the hell? What do I do with this? And then there's the other aspect of, trying to explain that to your partners before you have sex. Like, hey, I'm a little different down there.
That's right. If you already feel bad about not being able to get a boyfriend or a girlfriend, just let it sink into the back of your mind that the girl with 2 cunts got hitched. You will die alone.
Since meeting husband Andy, Nikki has found the love and acceptance she was looking for.
I can't even honestly begin to imagine what she's been through because I'm not a woman.
Well, I think the situation is a little bit more nuanced than just being a woman here, Andy.
There's so many women out there that have anomalies and don't feel like they have anybody. So you're not alone, and you just gotta be strong. You're not a circus freak. If you have 2 vaginas, you're just different. You learn to work with it.
Oh, what a sweet ending. See, Born Different just had to tack that on there to make it seem like they actually give a shit about the people they're filming. But now, we must move on to our final show.
Are there any more questions from the audience?
Yeah, I have a question. Are we on candid camera?
Excuse me?
I mean, is this a joke?
No, this is Prince EA. Who's Prince EA, you might be asking? Well, it's Richard Williams, better known as Prince EA. See, he is a spoken word artist who regularly puts out high-budget videos about current events. However, above all of that, he is a massive narcissist. And I will show you now one of his videos entitled, and I quote, "I crashed the presidential debate." What a hero.
300 million people in America, and this is our only hope. The people who want our vote.
Okay, someone take his microphone.
No, I'm gonna say this. Get off me.
Get off me! Like his words are so dangerous that the fucking Secret Service has to come in and stop him. Or just that guy with dreads. Is the Secret Service just a guy with dreads? Somebody better call the president.
Someone needs to address the elephant in the room. And the donkey.
Ooh, biting political satire from the prince. But let's go ahead and take a look at the elephant and the donkey.
Ha! The new normal. I'm tired of people like you criticizing us. Tell us about this new normal. Why don't you come up here and tell us how you would do it if you were the president?
Me?
Duh. Watch this, Sleepy Joe.
Shut up, man.
Holy fucking shit. Alright. First, let's start with the Trump impersonator. First of all, he's like 80 pounds more than Trump. Sort of sounds like him and looks really nothing like him. And speaking of looking nothing like him, who the fuck is Joe Biden? That's not even an impression. That's just somebody's grandpa. And he doesn't even do the voice. They just dub over Joe Biden's actual voice over him.
Shut up, man.
I don't know who's head of casting, but Jesus Christ. Anyways, as we move on, Prince is going to tell us how he would handle his own presidency.
First thing I would do if I was president is quit.
Oh, thank God.
See, I knew he was a coward.
Let me finish. See, the word president literally means preside over or sit before. I would quit my position of being everybody's superior. I would sit together with the people as equals.
That's right, you heard the prince. The president is completely equal. That means no more Secret Service, no more executive actions. And Air Force One has been switched to a Southwest Airlines flight that has to do a layover in Philly before it can get to DC.
Next, I will take Congress back to kindergarten.
See, I knew he was slow.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, see, everything government needs to know they should have learned in kindergarten. Think about it. Our climate policy should be based on the kindergarten philosophy of clean up your own mess and put things back how you found them. Our foreign policy should be don't hit people. Economic strategy, yeah, play fair, and if you hurt someone, make it better. In our domestic policy, hold hands and stick together.
Wait, no, don't do that. There's COVID, don't hold hands. What the fuck do you think you're all wearing masks for, Prince?
I wish there were mirrors in every voting booth. Because the truth is, we have always been, and always will be, the ones we are waiting for.
Right there.
A standing ovation for the genius Prince EA. I personally, if I got to meet the man, would have one phrase that I would like to say to his face. Joe Biden, take it away.
Shut up, man.
So that about wraps up Snapchat Discover. A terrible product that only serves its purpose to make Snapchat money. Grandson, can you hear me?
Great-great-grandpa, is that you?
Yes, my son.
Are you speaking to me from heaven?
Not exactly.
What do you mean?
Let's just say hypothetically I did a lot of raping.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Anyways, my son, you have finally unlocked the secret behind my discovery. Use its riches. Make the cash.
I think I can do that.
This is Mr. Marketing. He fell in love with 4 lamps.
I'm in a polyamorous relationship with these 3. They really are the lights of my life. Isn't that right, little one?
Mr. Marketing was born with a slew of disabilities.
I'm just like the rest of us.
But nothing can prevent him from following his dream to become President of the United States.
I went to kindergarten and that's all the education I need. So let me take you on a tour of my beautiful life being born different in a polyamorous relationship. First, here, we have my beautiful husband. His name is Glimmer. Me and him are very healthy, and we've always had a very, very high and intense sexual relationship. Let me show you.
Mr. Marketing was born with scoliosis, giardia, polio, influenza, 4 vaginas, 6 penises, 1 nipple, AIDS, feline AIDS, and is left-handed.
Oh, there's no bulb in it. So when I was born with all of my problems, it really makes me contort, and I don't know why, and it hurts sometimes. But my asshole parents pay for all of my rent because I'm gay, and trans, and straight, and a minority. I'm whatever I want to be any day of the week. Oh, the pain's still there. Nobody bother me, I'm making dinner!
So that's my life, you know? Love don't judge, I'm born different, I'm running for president, and that's just what it's like to be on Snapchat Discover. That'll be the AIDS again.